Good day. My name is Dennis Dunn. I'm from Harcourts Dunn in Durbanville. I've been in the property industry for 21 years. I've been a real estate investor for approximately 25 years. Today I want to share with you a tax secret that SARS brought out a few years back. We're talking about the development that we're doing in Kuils River and Hassendal Estate. And I'm going to quickly talk you through what this can mean for you for your wealth creation. Article 13.6, Cederberg Estate, Hassendal Kuils River. Make SARS an active role player in your property portfolio. Section 13.6, low cost residential units. An incentive to encourage the private sector to revive and renew inner city areas. The criteria is the building must be owned by the taxpayer. It must be used solely for trade. So with building owned by the taxpayer, it must be in one entity, in your personal name, in your trust name, or in a company's name. So all the properties must be in one entity. It must be used solely for trade. So it cannot be your holiday home or your primary residence. It must be let out. You must be the first owner on these properties. It cannot be second-hand properties. It must be within an urban zone. And it must be a minimum of 5 units. You can buy unit 1 for year 1, unit 2, year 2, until you've got 5, and then this article will kick in. Or you can buy 5 units and it will immediately be available for you to use. So let SARS and the tenant help pay for your Cederberg property. If you buy 5 1 million rand properties at Cederberg Estate, 5 million rand equates to 2.75 million. 55% of that, SARS will allow you as a tax deduction to reduce your tax liability. So in other words, 137,500 rand per year that you can write off from your taxable income for 20 years. I'm saying it again, 137,500 rand a year that you can write off from your taxable income for 20 years. As a savvy investor, using the rebate, you can build your property portfolio effectively tax-free until retirement. You can buy extra properties every year. That will create wealth. So every year you can buy more properties to add to your property portfolio. And as you buy more properties, that taxable income will grow. That of the amount that you can subtract from your taxable income will grow, and you'll pay less tax. So 22.8% of the purchase price is rebated over 20 years. So SARS is contributing to your pension. So just to give you the figures, on the current interest rate, 7.75%, a bond over 20 years will cost you 8,209 rand per month. A bond over 30 years will cost you 7,164 rand. If you take the rental income that you will receive there, 7,500 rand paid by your tenant, on 30 years you will be cash flow positive from day one. Obviously on 20 years you'll have to wait a year before you will be cash flow positive. You don't need money to buy this property. You can use the bank's money to buy these properties. So you'll just have to fund the difference, obviously, if you're not cash flow positive. Positives on buying property in Cederberg Estate is pay less tax because of the incentive from SARS. The second thing is let your tenant pay the bond. You will see there that your tenant will pay the expenses on the property. Your property will be cash flow positive in a year, and you'll get great capital growth. I also bought a few units in this estate, and so also made this part of my wealth creation for the next years coming. So that is a way to create wealth through using SARS and your tenant.